Alright, we're going to be covering 4 more deck lists coming out of the YCS. I think this is probably going to be everything that we're going to be covering because I just have an immense backburn right now for deck lists. So you guys will get one last chunk of decent opinions out of me, at least for this video. So the first list we're going to be looking here is the 8-3 Mermail list, covered by Simo. Now, I wanted to talk about this mainly because we haven't seen a lot of activity out of Mermails really any time lately. And really this deck still gets the chance to do stuff, but it's kind of really under the radar because it is an OTK deck. So, we have 2 Ash Blossom, Joyous Spring, triple copies of the Atlantean Dragoons, triple Heavy Infantry, 2 Marksmen. This card's definitely lost a lot of the momentum that it has had over the years. We have 1 Diva, 2 Pankratops, triple copies of Gamma Seal, of course, giving your opponent a Kaiju. Still very good this format. 1 copy of Abyssnine, 1 Clown Girl, triple Megalo, triple copies of Abysstus, and triple copies of the Young Prince himself. Then we have 1 Abyss Scale of Satus. So, activated effect in the opponent's field. Advantage. Like, actually, this is pretty much supposed to be Mikazuchi. My bad on that. We have triple Called by the Grave. We have 2 copies of Mind Control. 1 1-for-1. Triple Extra. And triple copies of Infinite Permanence. Wrapping up ye old main deck here. Down here in the next deck, we have 1 Lambda. 2 Miss Starboy. Triple copies of Glacia. 1 Avermax. 1 Unicorn. 1 Phoenix. 1 Borlode. 2 copies of Red Ice Solar Metal. Ever just find yourself in time? Well, no problem, guys. You get the chance to burn your opponent and steal games. We have triple copies of Abyss Gaios. Side deck, triple Ansia, 2 Cosmic, 2 Dark Roller No More, 2 Hatronade, 1 Mind Control, triple Evenly Matched, and 2 copies of Red Reboot, wrapping up this video. So, Hatronade getting a lot more support this format. The fact that we don't want to deal with back row decks is definitely pushing things like OTK decks much further. It's actually taken this long for us to want to start playing Hatronade so we don't have to deal with the back row heavy decks. And it's definitely we're talking about now in terms of just being an aggressor for this format. So definitely found this very interesting that we've started going back to this. Now, we have Combo World Chalice. This was last Kadar's list. Lithium ended up covering this for those of you, but really, really cool that we get the chance to see Christia seeing a little bit more play. I've heard a lot of things this format about cheese with Christia, just being able to kind of combo end on boards where this card is very detrimental, and it's very impressive. Also, the Dino Wrestler finding his way in here. No monster special summons card. Summon this way, it can't be used as late material except for a Dino Wrestler monster, but insta tribute fodder, like, I just wanted to point that out. So, also, by the way, tuner, so enjoy getting your level 2 on the field, plus a level 3 and go. So, we have 1 Archlord Christian, 1 Carbon Neton, 2 copies of Jackalope, and 2 copies of Tsuchinoko, along with 2 Defrag Dragon, 1 Destrudo, 1 copy of the Colossiant, triple copies of Draconet, 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Lee, triple copies of Mathman, 1 Brotar, 1 Darkness Metal Dragon, 2 copies of World Chalice Dragon, and then triple copies of World Chalice itself with 1 Chosen and 1 Galaxy Serpent. Then we have 2 Cosmic, triple Mining, 1 Dragon Ravine, 1 Foolish Barrel, 2 Fossil Dig, 2 copies of Kyoto Waterfront, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Terraforming, triple Unexpected Die, 1 World Legacy Guard Dragon, and the 1 World Legacy Succession, because Monster Reborn is very good in this current format. Like, absolutely bonkers good. Alright, so we have 1 Triple Burst, 1 Saruja, 1 Almirage, 1 Lake Spider, 1 Phoenix, 1 Mr. Imduk, 1 copy of Ib, the Pisty, and the Elpie, of course. These cards, they're still very good for this deck. 1 Romulus, 1 Cherubini, 1 Borlode, and 1 Appaloosa, along with 1 Ib and 1 F.A. Dawn Dragster. Then we have triple Ash, triple Pankratops, triple Nibiru, triple Twin Twister, and triple copies of Red Reboot wrapping this up. You would think in a format like this that we would, not being seeing any of these abusive cards in this format, or like a deck this explosive, but still comboing off. Also, Christia. This card's so good, especially if you can drop it off the Saruja auto value town. Next up, we have Subterror. Now, this was the 43rd place list by Marjan van Duvan. Actually, Tatsim actually was the one that ended up covering this, originally getting this out. So here's the thing with Subterror. You guys kind of have to understand that this deck kind of has issues. Yes, Guru is a good card, but you have to build momentum for this deck to be good. And kind of considering just the amount of back row hate, a well-timed Crescendo can definitely mess this deck up. Obviously, things like Super Poly are meant to help this deck, but you end up having some real issues at times. So, let's see what's going on here with Marjan's list. So I have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 copy of Umastrix, triple copies of Subterror Fiendus, of course, 2 copies of Guru, and 1 Nemesis Archer. That's it. That's your monster lineup. I'm actually surprised to see only 2 Guru, by the way. So many people have deemed 3 of this to be an utmost. Actually, it's supposed to be 3. That's my apologies. We only had 2 in here. I quickly built this. Wanted to point that out. Yeah, this is supposed to be cut for the other judgment. We got it. It's correct now. So, we have the triple Called by the Grave, the 2 Cosmic, 2 copies of Duality, triple copies of Extrap. Then we have the 1 copy of Cave Clash, 1 Terraforming, and the triple copies of the Hidden City. Then we have 2 Crackdown, triple Imperm, 2 Judgment, 2 Strike, and triple copies of Final Battle, and triple copies of There Can Only Be One. Then we have 1 Hayate, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 copy of Mr. Indestructible, 1 Dingrisu, 1 Titan, 2 Starving Venom, 2 Triff Overtum, 2 Dragostopalia, 1 Tuma Dragon, and 1 Mega Fleet. Side deck here we have triple Ansia, triple Dimension Shifter, triple Phantasmi, triple Nibiru, and triple copies of Super Polymerization, wrapping up this deck profile. So, Subterror, Floodgate.deck, you still have issues, but once the deck snowballs and literally goes, you're going to be in a great position. And then, the last deck we actually have here is the first place list, winning YCS London, and congratulations, spinning Sky Striker into a card deck. Who needs hand traps, by the way? So, we have triple copies of Ray, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, triple copies of Card Demise, immense draw power, the ability to just get 3 free cards. You don't have to link to win the game. We have 2 copies of Cosmic, 2 Foolish Barrel, and the 1 Metal Foes, 1 Rhoda, triple of the Field Spell. Kind of nice to see this back at 3. 1 Afterburners, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Eagle Booster, 1 Hornet, 2 Shark Cannon, and the 1 Widow Anchor. 1 with 1 Multi-Roll, 1 Hercules Base, triple Engage, 1 Terraforming, and the 1 copy of the Upstart Goblin. Actually seeing more utility in the Eagle Booster. I know when coming out of last week, we weren't even playing this. Afterburners and Eagle were just bad, but look at it today. Then we got triple Compulse, triple Lost Wind, and triple copies of There Can Only Be One seeing play now. This card and this card are bonkers. Being able to half a monster's attack and get 2 uses out of this card is broken. Now here in the next deck we have 1 Bomber, triple Shizuku, 2 Kaina, 1 Kagari, triple Hayate, 1 Ningarisu, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hito, 1 Boral Sword, and the 1 copy of Dingrisu. Side deck we have triple copies of Ash, triple DD Crow, triple Evenly Matched, 2 copies of Get Out, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 2 copies of Trap Trick, wrapping this up. No Super Poly. Also the fact that this card target 2 monsters your opponent controls that were special from the extract and shuffle them into the deck. Absolutely broken. Like, auto-chainable. You're able to abuse this. Evenly Matched just gets more abilities of use. And you can board these out for when you're bringing in Hand Trap Village. So, the first place list, definitely a very interesting spin on kind of what we already felt like we knew to be the thing. And now, Sky Striker's evolved yet again. Thanks, Card Demise. So guys, what do you think about the winning list coming out of the YCS this weekend? please leave a comment down below. I always read them. I'm very curious to know what you guys are really thinking about this format. And well, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.